Greetings, teammates. I pray you are well. As I reflect on our last 3 months of ministry, I'm grateful and I'm hopeful. I know that God is working even when I don't see it. And then there's those times where He reveals Himself so clearly that it leaves no doubt. A connection is made, a provision is provided, an opportunity to reveal Jesus presents itself, and a life is transformed by Christ as someone who truly becomes a follower and not a fan. And that's why we at Southeast Michigan FCA have started the Hero Maker Initiative. The purpose of this initiative is to be intentional about collecting and sharing the stories of lives transformed through our ministry. These may be personal faith testimonies, impact stories, or the sharing of biblical truth. On the second and fourth Tuesdays of each month, Metro Detroit FCA will post on its webpage as well as social media platforms. Our prayer is that you will be inspired and encouraged by these stories and will be motivated to share your own personal testimonies with us and those around you. We are using the theme, Be a Hero Maker, because everyone wants to be a hero. Yet only few understand the power of being a hero maker. A hero maker is a leader who shifts from being a hero to making others a hero in God's unfolding story of building His kingdom here on earth. The greatest example of a hero maker we have is Jesus Christ Himself. You can't study Jesus' ministry practices without seeing Him as a hero maker. Jesus put the spotlight on God the Father, and then He put the spotlight on others around Him, who in turn did likewise for others. This is how we are obedient to His command to go and make disciples, or heroes, in Matthew 28. Beginning in verse 18, it reads, Jesus came near and said to them, All authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe everything I have commanded you, and remember, I am with you always, to the end of the age. Here are the truths that I've learned from this passage. If we are a true follower of Jesus Christ and the true gospel, then we're called to make disciples that make disciples. And we teach through our example of our transformed life. But it needs to go further than just us. Everyone has a story that needs to be told. And there are no stories of a transformed life for Christ that should be considered unworthy of hearing. You see, every story has a hero, a villain, a victim, and a guide. There are no heroes without a guide to lead them there. And there are no disciples of Jesus Christ without someone guiding them. Testimony Tuesday is an opportunity for others to share stories of moving from being a villain or a victim to becoming a hero for Christ, who is seeking to be that guide for others. All this is that we will live out our mission of leading every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. If you would like to participate and share your story on our Testimony Tuesday platform, please reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Our ministry theme for 2023 is greater. It's based upon the book of John, chapter 3, verse 30, when John the Baptist speaks with great humility that He, meaning Jesus, must increase, but I, meaning John, must decrease. My prayer for the summer season of 2023 is that we will all take the time to be intentional about sharing the faithfulness of God in our lives with others. For Him to increase and be greater in the life of another, they need to know who He is and what He can do for them if they trust Him with their life. Teammates, I have one question for you. Who is that one person in your life that you could guide in becoming the next hero for Christ? Let's go.